Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Epic Fumble, where you can see that our Marilyn will not be with us tonight, or maybe she will come by later if she have time. But right now, you're stuck with us with the small people, and well, not small, not so small anymore.
Too small's too big.
Yeah, they switched off just a little bit. So
the average height just became like slightly taller.
Back to the Minotaur's level. No, not that much. But yes, welcome to tonight's episode called Knocking on Habis' Door. Habis Gate. Sorry, I don't even know how to read tonight. But yes, we have this, and we have our beautiful crew all around here that you can see. And we'll just a quick round table of who's playing who, because, well, some people have changed a bit. They're maybe not blue anymore in some circumstances and other thingies that are happening. So let's start with the one who didn't change. So, Harry.
Oh, hello. Well, because we're like knocking on Abyss's gate, here's a knock joke. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Him.
Him who?
Himbo. Because I play one. I'm Andrus. Okay, bye.
Really?
Yeah,
May I leave?
It's Thursday. No, it's not even Thursday. It's Tuesday. God damn, I'm back. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Mavericks. You used to be on the Mavericks for a short time.
Yeah,
it was Thursday, but no, we're Tuesday. Yeah.
This is gonna be a long week.
Only Tuesday. Yep.
Yeah, I feel that too. Let's follow up with our Bertie boy.
Oh, right, because I haven't changed either. I don't have a knock joke because I'm not great with knock jokes. But hi, I'm Bert. And in this game, on Tuesdays, because it's Tuesday and I have to remind myself, I am Brix the Magnificent, goblin who's clearly thinks he's much bigger than he actually is in every way, shape, or form. Yeah.
Good. So let's follow up with the one that changed the last between the two. Let's go with Xan.
Mom, I hate it here. Come pick me up. I want to go home. And I play Squish Quash. Yeah, I just hate it here. I hate life.
Who's not a blue kobold anymore and aged just a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Not more mature though.
No, because physically aged, but mentally, that's all up to
Still a
you.
dumbass.
It'd be so much easier.
Maybe a dumbass, but still the most intelligent of them all.
It hurts my soul every time I think about it.
And let's follow up with our Timber. Describe us what.
Yeah, I changed the most. I turned from unalive to alive.
That's true.
I play Timber. Used to be fairy, now half orc. Discovering his body, but not in a teenage way.
It can be both.
Is Timber a teenager? We don't know.
You can ask him.
What happens in the blanket stays in the blanket.
So, who would be able to give me a recap of last session 2 weeks ago with everything that happened? Or I do it and I have the D4 on my side, but anyone who would do it would have a D4 also.
Yeah, well, I have notes. I can do it because
I have
fuck
notes
giving
too.
D4s to DMs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Look, you get enough of them. That
Fine.
loves to throw D4s at you.
Did you want to do it, Bert, or do we
I
want
can
to?
give it I can give it a shot, and
Yeah.
if I miss anything key, feel free to tell me that I should have taken better notes because that would be accurate. Look, my ADHD brain takes the worst notes, yet somehow I managed to play D&D.
Look, my notes are chaos, so Don't worry.
Excellent. So we began the game by obviously dealing with the loss of our poor little Timber the fairy at the time because he had just recently died. After talking with the captain that we had dealt with, I'm going to say captain because I know he has some other title, but that's hardly important to me. My name is Brixton Magnificent after all. So after dealing with him, we finally got into an arrangement where we would follow a group of people traveling back to the, I forget the name, but the place with the dryads.
Emerald Loop.
Thank you.
I just think of Fruit Loops.
That's actually a good trick.
Mnemonics.
Yeah.
Accurate. And there we would ask the dryads to help us out, and that they might be able to revive him in a sort of way, which we did. We took to the road and went back to the Emerald Loop, and we talked to the dryads. Well, other people talked to the dryads. I mostly stayed in the corner and tried not to blow anything up. At which point they were kind enough to reincarnate Timber into a half orc, which immediately was a little awkward. And the balance of short people to tall people, the group immediately shifted towards the tall. I was slightly displeased at that moment, but hey, such is life. At which point, we made our way back, I believe. Yes, we did. And started to basically go around town to a couple places. We ended up, I believe it was the temple that we ended up. And we started talking to some people, at which point Brix was like, this is a lot of intelligent conversation. This seems too smart for me. I'm going to act like I'm smarter than this by ignoring it all. However, we got involved in certain things such as a demon autopsy with this tiefling that was very, very, very sketchy and remains to be very, very sketchy. A lot of lore was tossed around, and eventually our little squish squash, started a bonfire behind the tiefling. And well, guards are being called. So that is where we are.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So let's give our bird to D4. Whee! All right. So, breaks inspiration. It is. I hit it all. Okay. Good. Wait. Andrus is not supposed to have one. Yeah. Even with the emerald loop was not enough as a contribution to the recap for a D4.
I can contribute more.
Like, don't challenge her. I was very, very brief. I'm sure she has like 3 billion things that I missed.
Then what can you add to this, Harry?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't remember if this was mentioned, but well, okay. This is gonna sound very disconnected because that's how I take notes. So we had Squish speaking with Mom at some point to decide whether we would go to the Dryads or not. We also had Gelsariad helping Squish with his blue skin and removing. He uses remove curse, which ages Squish a few years. Okay, blah blah blah. I have Balgura written down for some reason, but nothing more. So we had Mother Bowen talk to what's his face, Varenthelis, I think is his name, who asks her if our group can find Lieutenant Song Lamprey at Betrayer's Rise and other soldiers who are there because they hadn't reported in or something. And then we had a few different people involved. Apparently, we had a Cobalt Soul group with the Aurora Watch who went to the Betrayer's Rise. We had an elf from the consortium named Aloysia. I don't know if that's right. We had, scholars from Ankarel, which is in Marquette, another continent. And yeah, the dude, the tiefling, the sus tiefling was with those scholars. Yeah, he's a sus. Yeah, he's a sussy boy. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna lie to you," blah blah blah. And apparently, this tiefling wants to stop Aloysia, who wants something. from Betrayer's Rise, I get. And so the Tiefling was sent to spy on the consortium who seeks to do shifty stuff. This is exactly what I wrote down.
Good.
That's all I can add.
That's a pretty good one. And just because the art is gorgeous, let me show the player again what the city of Bazzoxan looks like.
That's so pretty.
Yes.
Only
is-
slightly ominous.
Yes.
It is a background of timber. You can see over there. Let me see. Here I have other images. Okay. So, you will have a little spoiler of what it looks like because the image comes with the 2 in them. So, just to have a visual of the little prolix, here's the little tiefling that you've seen with the long beige and green robes and a small backpack on the side. And
right,
the elf just above would be Aloysia.
There you go.
Okay, so the next person for me to threaten. Got it.
Nice. That's what I had in my notes. Tall, pale, dress in red.
Mm-hmm. So, that was pretty good. And, like, Bricks, okay, fine. I'll give a D4 to Harry, too.
Can I get a D4 too? It was dark and cold. And then I had earth in my mouth.
That's because you died and went in melee as a panther. That was on you.
Okay.
I told you the dangerous encounter would be coming, but you still taunted me that, these are too easy. Fate happened. So that session, like Bricks said, ended on the scream that was coming from the little prolix, the gods! A bit distressed with everything. Because, not that he's a commoner, but he looks like a scholar, so if any trouble might come up, he's not one of the courageous sort that will, do biddings by his hand. So, no, not this one, not this one. Let's go with this one. Come on, music. Foundry, help me! Well, the guards just arrives. Like I said, there was a bunch of them, so it's a small squad of 4 guards from the Aurora Watch.
Were they right around the corner?
No. They were maybe a couple, maybe 90 feet away that they were next to the buildings.
Okay.
As fast as a cantrip appears, that campfire is also gone. And Squishquash is just looking up with big doe eyes at the man and starting to beg and cower and grovel, almost as if he was the victim.
Gaslighting. Okay.
100%.
Yeah, we're the heroes, you guys.
And I will use grovel, cower, and beg to make myself look as pathetic as possible.
Perfect. Well, no check will be needed since you're using your feature. So the guard just arrives now. Gods! You just like turn on the ground like screaming your life out of you. And there's just the 4 guards. Well, any of you want to do something else, or you let Squishquash lead the way?
Well, I was about to move and do something. May I ask Squishquash does that? I look confused.
Don't
I
hurt
just
yourself
feel
in
like,
confusion.
whoa, there's no need for that. Come on. Look at the little guy, he didn't mean it.
So one of the guards arrive at the same time, and like, citizen, what's happening here? And he looks like, are you okay, small one?
No, he was loud!
What happened? And you just see that the tiefling with the bushy hair just like, well, they use magics, as you can see, just small traits of burns behind me. Like, Yes, sir. And, they threatened me. The guard just looked a bit confused with all the scene that Squishquash just made, and they probably have the same face as Timber.
I think there might have just been, miscommunication. Squishquash is very fidgety. It's very easy for him to feel threatened, and when he does tend to, try and defend himself. But no harm meant.
It's actually not a lie.
You just-
So give me a persuasion check.
All right.
Does she get
And-
advantage because of my full-on theatrical performance?
Yes, she does.
Oh, so with advantage. Awesome.
Yeah.
which is good because ow.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I want to roll with advantage. It's slightly better. Oh wait, I'll use my D4. I'll use
Yes, yeah.
Add
Yes.
the D4, darling.
Hey, there you go.
Ooh, Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
14.
It was the DC.
Hey,
you
there
go.
you go.
With the situation, they were just about to load you all up to go back to like
That would have been fun.
not deal with this situation. But they look at Squish that still does his scene of
Like fake tears, everything. So pathetic.
like when you look at a child and you see that they're crying just for the attention and not for the
Oh, 100%.
but it's still they look really sad. So we look back at Hendrissa. We don't want any more of these guards called. We have other things to do. So
Well, don't blame us. I mean, we didn't call for you.
it is not only
So-
you that I was talking to, and they look at the they look at the tiefling too, like, oh, insulting! This is not. And he's like, so.
So
leave
let's
you
not
be.
waste any of these brave gentlemen's time any further. Thank you so much.
And they just nod and walk away.
The moment they're gone, Squishwash is just back to normal. Yep. 100%.
So now let's talk. No.
Squish, could you please try and keep it together a little bit?
I am.
It's
Yes.
true. It's true that he didn't hurt me, but I felt threatened by the fire that appeared behind me. So I asked for the adequate protection.
Well, I mean, now you know, Squish Squash tends to do that without much of a warning, but he's not attacking you. It's just the way he is, I guess.
Fine.
like
Squish
fire.
Squash, can you try and give us a warning next time? Just in case. We don't want a repeat of this.
Okay.
Thank you. There you go, problem solved.
Okay, do we go to the place now?
So we wanted to study this little box.
Yes, the box. The infamous box of magical things that you...
I still don't trust him.
The
Oh, yeah.
box itself was magical. I believe that these glasses, not glasses, but goggles were also. But it's mostly I suggested the inn where I'm staying. But if you have any other places to be, I could study it with someone else of your group while you have some other things to do.
I trust Mother Bowen. She can
But if
watch
it comes
him.
to studying magical things, perhaps I should go.
Yeah, I mean, I know absolutely nothing about magic, so
Me neither.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone would cross Mother Bowen.
that's
She's
true.
nice,
she is
but like,
she is slightly more intimidating looking than you are, Bricks. No offense.
But I can destroy things so much more.
Well, yeah, we know.
but she could
All
just
of us
step on
can,
'em.
but people don't know that. So,
You just
Well,
don't know.
I guess I'll have to teach them then.
Yeah, but Mother Bowen could just step on him. Look, it's nothing.
If I didn't like Mother Bowen, she did that, I would blow her head clean off her shoulders.
No,
Wait,
not
did-
you.
did-
One steps on
that
me.
guy.
wait a minute. Did Bricks just admit he liked someone?
Yeah.
No! You heard
Yeah,
nothing.
you did. You did. You totally did. You like Mother Bowen, and maybe the rest of us too.
I will not dignify that with a response.
Ah,
this
come
one.
on. And he just like picks you up and gives you a nudgy.
Stop! You big
Stop.
oaf!
Mother Bowen goes so she can keep him in line. Because we need to keep Bricks here since he's now our best friend.
Yeah, he likes us now.
A lot
That's
of you
so
are
funny.
insufferable.
And that's why you like us so much.
Back to serious business. Seeing that Brix is just getting taught and he's supposed to work with him, he's like, what does your agenda brings you to? You needed to go somewhere specifics.
Well, inside there, I just point to the
Try your
rise. It's like, oh, there.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think that's what we were doing. I'm kind of, there's a lot going on. I'm getting a little confused, but
Since Mother Bowen's not there, I will link it to the other high wisdom person of the group, Timber.
Hello.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
You remember that you were supposed to also go to the temple of the city. For a certain Furbolg was supposed to be waiting for you under the command of the...
Fog.
Oh, yeah. Right
Yeah,
here in
Foghorn.
big letters. At the very beginning of my notes.
Temple!
Look, all our notes are absolute chaos. I think that's one of the other things that is like a continuing factor between us.
Indeed.
Well, I do them color coded so I know which is which episode.
the Furbolg's name is Fogholm.
Yes.
Yep.
We have to see the gardener. We
Yeah.
we must not forget.
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
The supplies.
I guess we can go do that.
So I guess Mother Bowen can help out with your magic stuff, and we go see the Furbolg. Is that the plan?
I could actually follow you up to the temple. I have tools in my backpack. In my satchel too, so me and your friend, you were saying you were a goblin fellow?
Yes, my name is Brix the Magnificent.
Wait,
And I
also,
have
I
to-
know magic stuff too.
I happen to have some knowledge of history and magical affairs. So I volunteer myself to help with your research.
So, we can proceed at the temple while the rest of you are, talking with the priest. Is it a priest or who's living there? You don't know?
No, we
The
know. All
priest?
we know is that he's called a gardener. So I would assume a gardener.
Or some
They
kind of
tend-
quartermaster.
They tend to plants, I think.
Oh, right. So, I'll follow you up. You can lead the way.
Excellent. Mother Bone can keep an eye on you from the behind, just to be sure.
And Mother Bowen, not being intimidating, but being
Just her presence.
the mom of the
The
group.
mom presence.
The mom
I've
friend.
been disappointed with half of this group for most of the time, but then they do great things. So she has this conflicting look of like,
Okay, let's go.
my idiots.
Literally their nickname.
Yeah.
So here, let me find out the art of this. Cool. So you are going towards the not the betrayers, but the temple.
Which
The other
is
temple.
there, right?
Yes! You remember!
I wrote it down. Temple's at the swirly thing.
Wait, why is my echo out?
Because it is the symbol I took for the group.
Right, okay.
Since
You're
it's
just that
none of
powerful.
you, but a bit of you, so I would have to like do a melting pot of all the pictures in only one token. It would be manageable, I guess. So, you're all in there. Let's change the vibe a bit because it's not that creepy sound. Huh? This should do. Oh. Is it? Oh yeah, it fits. So, as you enter the place, glass crunches underfoot amid overgrown weeds. Collapsed walls have been replaced with rows of wooden shelves that holds earthenware pots. Numerous alcoves are being used as planters for stubborn flora. Just outside the far end of the enclosure, a smashed mosaic of a stained glass sits in a splintered window frame, next to a withered skeletal tree. So, as you advance, you see that at first you don't see anyone inside this temple. But quickly, anyone who looks at the smashed mosaic can give me a religion check.
I'ma give it a shot. It's gonna be
What's
terrible.
the worst that could happen?
Same.
Oh god!
Nice.
Himbo
The Himbo's our
scored it.
hero. Himbo's the hero.
Himbo.
So nat 20, which is a 19.
Perfect. So when you look at the mosaic, you remember some of the you've heard in the garrison, the symbol that you're seeing there. The symbol that is the woman's face on a golden disc. It is the iconography of Avendra, the Changebringer, one of the prime deities. And this whole place seems to have the same age as this, not destroyed, but when you piece together, the mosaic once was a beautiful piece. So this place would be dating before anything happened in Basil's End.
Oh, hey, I didn't know they worship the goddess of travelers and change and stuff in this part of Shorehas.
Who's that?
Well, I don't quite remember what her name is, but yeah, a goddess of, protector of travelers, something like
Oh.
that.
Are we
It starts
supposed to
with
worship
an
her?
A. I don't know. I mean, yeah, unless you wanna, it's free country.
But we're traveling.
Well, I mean, I guess you could offer up a prayer to her in that case.
I'll have to ask Mom.
And when you speak out loud, you just see a head popping up from where it was just inside of a garden, and you just see the top of a body. But the top of a body of a furball gets pretty high. Since they're in between 7 foot and 8 foot. 8 feet, sorry. High. They are pretty tall, and you just see this large fella. And you literally see the small animals in the dead tree under his feet when he just comes out of the garden and say, "Ho, Hello. Who
Hi there.
I have the joy to speak with.
I'm Squish Squash.
Nice
I'm
to meet you.
Andy.
I am
Hello.
Brix the Magnificent.
My pleasure, Briggs the Magnificent.
Thank you.
And you are
Timber.
Timber. Nice to meet you. What brings you into... And then when you look around, you see that even with his work, vegetation seems to be having a hard time growing more than a few days. So it might require some special kind of magics that he seems to be able to do, because even with the harsh lands that you are surrounded in this temple, everything seems to be growing just a bit, and there's a basket of food that has been filled. So, I remember that the task hand, Thales, asked me to stay here because you might have question. You have big plans about this city.
Yeah, we want to go in there.
Oh, as he leaned to the outside of the temple, looked at the window. Are you on a death wish? when he looks to all of you.
Well, I don't say we've really got much of a death wish. I mean, one of us died already once, so we wouldn't want to repeat that.
Yeah, the big one.
Oh,
The other big one.
It wasn't so big before.
no.
It's
Sure
like
you.
this big. Now he's like that big. It's crazy.
Can I take care of that plant?
Yes, if you feel able to do so, you might.
I try and take a plant that's rushing and not doing so well and cast plant growth.
Well, plant growth is a pretty large zone, so
Well, I'm anticipating here that there's some kind of magic, or I mean, if it works in for the whole zone, sure.
it would work for the whole place.
Let's try it.
So casting third level spell. All right, so all normal plants in 100-foot radius centered. Okay, cool. You've seen that most of everything that grew all around was really small, and in the space of a second, you see that Timber just raises his hand. How does it look like, your plant growth?
I think he just gently touches the plant in front of him, and as he moves his hand, all the plants rise with the movement, and he doesn't even notice that it happens around him.
Okay. So you're casting your spell, and you just lean your hands, and you just see just a couple of plants that were actually tomato plants, and just now they just there's just tomatoes growing pretty fast, and just all the food's like, oh. And mostly all potatoes and everything that could grow in the as food around there is like, oh, I can only manage to do this once a day for the citizens of this city, and you don't know how it warms my heart to see that somebody else is able to have the fine touch with nature.
You're welcome. I was just making sure it wasn't corrupted, or we would have Squish Squash burn it.
He
Burn?
It
likes
looked
doing
bad.
that.
I'm taking care of taking away corruption. I must say that I think that the betrayer eyes and the influence on the whole city is taking a toll on everything that's trying to grow around. And thank you for your help, Timber.
I can do more. Yes. Sorry, you can continue talking. I'll watch the plants.
And when you did that, you see that the little like trash panda in between his legs just like climbed on your leg and climbed actually on your shoulder, just like scratching your face.
I can actually hold it.
You.
Yeah, you're actually bigger than it is now.
I look towards Squish Squash and Bricks, making a connection. I can pick them up now.
Don't
Are
you dare.
Are you comparing Bricks and Squish Squash to a trash panda?
Indeed.
If you
I'm
look at me, I'm
close
looking at
enough.
going, don't you dare.
Oh, I take care of the plants. Sorry.
Well, while you take care of the plants, I'll just give you this piece, and I'll say when you're back in scene. No, I'll say it at the end. I'll say it. And there's just Prolix like, Bricks, how would you follow up with the studies of this puzzle box with me?
That sounds like a delightful plan. All right. Going to figure out, you damn cursed box. Piece of shit.
So, let me just go back to Prolix character sheet. Okay. It is It will take some time to study it, so we will have the conversation with the gardener a bit later. Let me just find the right pieces of information. Okay. Here it is. So, on this end... You can give me an investigation check or an arcana.
Oh god, I have options. Shit. Start with investigation. Okay, let's go with that. Yeet. Oh, okay.
Okay. Investigation. So, there. Good. I don't know where the DC is.
Uh-oh.
You can roll it with advantage because you are working with Prolix, and he will give you advantage to your check.
All
If
right.
the
let's
DC
see.
is missing, it means it's free.
Shit! Same thing. Also,
I remember you that you have a D4.
You know what? I'll take it. No, it seems a good time for that D4. Come on, let's go. Come on. Okay, 16. Okay. We'll hope that 16's enough.
Whoop. I fucked up the stream, so now Xan is the full page on the stream.
Nice.
It's the Zan show.
Hostile takeover.
It is a Xan
It was
show.
only a matter of time,
It-
really.
Clearly, they have no issue with this.
All right, Control Z solved everything.
Oh no!
Oh boy, the full page Zan. It's glorious. Okay, there you go.
All right, here. I have everything here, but I don't have the. I'm sorry. Oh, hello, Duggo. Oh. You're tinkering with it, and after a minute, you see that this thing is pretty tight. Pretty sealed up tight. You're trying to find the combination because there's multiple symbols that you're spinning. And you're just toying with it. And, it's giving you a hard time. So, I'll switch up to the conversation. I'll be right back to you for the investigation after. So, Andrus and Squish, you are with the Furbolg. Says, so you would like to venture in this hell of a place. Well, hell is not the right word for it, but
Well, we figured we'd give a hand. Seems like the city's a little overrun, so might as well hit in the source, right?
Yes, it might be a solution. I know that this, as he leans back to Prolix, these folks are trying to work with the Aurora Watch to help with the different breaches of the Abyss. But, yes, um, having outsiders help might give a hand. As I see, I will be able to feed a bit more mouth for the coming days, thanks to your friend Timber.
Hey, nice going, Timber.
Okay.
And as you said earlier, this temple is to Evandra the Changebringer. And I am not, I honor her, but I am a personal fellow who follows the Wild Mother.
Oh.
Oh, you have a mom too? Does she talk to you in your head too?
Sometimes, yes.
See, I'm not crazy.
Well, while you're bringing this, I was meditating the other night, and I felt something surge within the earth. A warm and kindly presence, like if the look of the prime deities would be passing upon me. I suspect that there is a relic of the calamity that awakened inside of the betrayer rise.
Is that a good thing, or...
Well, I would see the sight of the prime deities as a good sign, but it might be strange or weird. Like I said, this place seems to be desecrated from anything. Since this place,
Yeah, well, it's because you mentioned a relic of the calamity, which isn't exactly a good thing, as far as I know, so that's kind of why I was asking.
I've heard that some relics came directly from the prime deities itself, not necessarily from the betrayers.
Okay, so good relics. Gotcha.
Since I was having like you younger folk says, good vibes about the meditation I had. Well,
Isn't meditation all about good vibes? I mean, I'm asking this because I don't know myself. I wouldn't know. I don't really meditate. Can't go into trances like my mom used to, so.
trances like your mom used to.
Well, like how elves can only sleep 4 hours. I don't
Oh, yes.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Your elven heritage. Sorry, your Tusk are prominent, so I'm tending
Yeah,
more
those are
towards
from my dad. That's why.
okay. But since you never meditated, I was about to cook a little something. So if you, all of you, since you helped with the food, I could invite you for dinner. And after dinner, I would actually proceed to a meditation. Would you like to assist me?
I mean, sure, why not? I'm willing to try. What about you, Squish Squash?
I gotta talk to mom.
I mean,
I
Squish
have to
Squash
talk to my
meditates in
mother
his own
too.
way, so.
And who's yours, little squishquash?
I call her mom.
Does she have a name?
Yeah, mom.
Mommy Chalbina.
So she's a mom named Mom? That's funny.
Yeah.
Some parents doesn't have imagination for naming their kids, so maybe this would happen.
Maybe her own mom didn't
But
think.
it needed
No,
a lot
she'd
of
become a mom.
imagination to name someone Squish Squash. Sorry, I
Squishquash has like anime sweat going down. Like.
So, while this conversation occurs, Timber, you're taking care of the plants all around.
Yes,
doing your
before
thing.
you describe anything, can I insight the tiefling following us when he talked about the relic?
Yes, you can.
I'd like to see his reaction. Like, is he curious?
You
He
can
doesn't
certainly
care.
try. And it's a pretty good roll. He was really... The puzzle box really had his whole attention. He didn't even heard about the relic part.
Okay.
So, him and Brix are really having a hard time trying to reach out to something in there. So, yeah.
How you doing, little plant?
You're... And you see that in the alcoves that I've said a bit earlier, the plant seems to be healthier, even before your touch. With your plant growth, they seem to be a bit greener, a bit more healthier. And you see some inscription all around the alcoves. Like if this place... Like you see in the movies where you're young and you're doing a romantic thing and you're writing stuff on the walls or in the wood bark. So there's some
Are there any
writings
locks?
that are carved in the place itself. You can see that it as when I say scribblings, it's just that you don't discern the words. So one of the sentences is like, "Friends forever. Don't scribblings. Forget scribblings. You owe me a drink in market. Scribblings. I am writing this, scribblings. Record of me stating, scribblings. I will never, ever duel you again." Following sentence as you follow through the alcoves. There's this, scribblings. Written proof, scribblings. Promise to show you the mountains of my home one day. And one that doesn't seem to be altered by time says, "We love you. We will always be with you."
And that's written on what surface?
On the stone, actually, it's
On
been
the stone? Okay.
on the stone. It's been scribbled with either rock or it's really scribblings that have been time worms.
I'll find a spot that's not too obvious, and I'll try and do like a T with my sickle. Tiny T.
Aww, that's nice. And for bricks, you see that it's like, okay, give me a hand and check for this calculation, please. We'll try it some other way. And,
Okay. He's a grumbler.
Perfect. So, I lost his stats again. Okay, I got them. Got them back. Okay. So it's, he will roll with advantage. Here you go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh,
Oof.
damn.
Oof.
Yeah, even with advantage, it's only a 14. So you're passing another 10 minutes. Like, oh. God damn it, this is not working out. Oh, I might not say any foul words in the presence of a temple.
Piece of shit box. Give to me your secrets.
So we'll follow the conversation. So, would you proceed to me with this meditation tonight? All of you would be welcome to do so. Like your friends who's taking care of the plants and your little great friend helping prolix, if I remember right.
I mean, sure, we're probably better off not rushing into the gate tonight. So,
And not to brag, but my food is better than the one at the inn.
oh well, you got me there.
Perfect. So, well, all that, Timbers, you finished by joining up, and
Yep.
this temple is full of grain right now. But even after your plant growth, you see where you started? Some of the leaves already splintered a bit, turned a bit yellow. But most of your work have grown, and you see that the Furbolg, Fogholm, is actually proceeding to gather the food that you just grew out of all that. So, Brix, I will allow you 2 other checks. One that you will lead, so you will be rolling with advantage.
All right. Well, now we're gonna try the Arcana option because we tried investigation. Let's vary it up.
All
Come
right.
on. Ooh, and yeah, no.
Oh my god.
And oof. We'll take the not oof.
Perfect. So you are toying with it, and he scribbled down some notes that things you tried, so you won't repeat it. And he's like, "We might try to," and you're just like really into your zone, like someone who would be doing a Rubik cube, and you're like, "Oh, I'm getting it," and you're like,
Hyper focus. Go.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, pretty much. Quiet.
And at some point, there is a little, and it just separates into compartment that you could pull off to look inside. Do you proceed?
Yes, carefully.
Carefully?
Mm-hmm.
You sure it's carefully?
I'm absolutely certain it's carefully.
Fine.
Rix is excited, but he ain't. Well, I was gonna say he ain't dumb, but that's factually inaccurate. He's ready to wait for good things.
You see only a single thing in this small box that is approximately like a hot dog. It is a perfectly rolled parchment that you carefully slide out. It is sealed, but it doesn't seem to be from any magic origin. But you've seen spell scrolls before. And this is one of them. By just how it's it, and let's say that your detect magic was fading out, even if it's only 10 minutes and you've been working more than that. And you see that there's a little sparkle of magic in there.
Some kind of spell.
Oh, may I see with you? You can still hold it, no problem.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna.
All right. And he looks at you like, "Oh, I confirm." As he gets one of the out of his bag and like, "This is this is the same quality of parchment, and when you look on the side, the quality of the ink seems to be of arcane nature."
Fascinating.
Would you try to open it and see what's inside?
Brooks is immediately gonna look up and look around to see like what sort of safe zone there is around and where he could perhaps throw it if ever something catastrophic.
There is a bunch of where the Furbolg just cleaned up a whole place where it was high grass, so you could just throw it in there, where it wouldn't nobody be close to it. But
Maybe you might wreck the grass, but it's just grass. Brick certainly doesn't care. Okay, so now that I have
It's just a
an
more
energy-
bounders anyway. No.
Yeah, it's just whatever. And yes, I will carefully again open it. See what it
You
says.
slide it, and it is made like a wizard would do so. So the how it made is pretty, but you see that it's also have some pentagram and like it would have been made through a pact with something that would be coming from. I'm keeping your 21 Arcana because devils are not the only one making pacts. Demons can also do. And have found this puzzle box inside one of those demonic creatures, it is not impossible. But one thing that now you know, puzzle box used to be holding. Now that you unlocked it and you understand what it is, old pact of fiendish origin, usually.
So what you're saying is basically the box itself used to hold something of part of a fiendish pact of some sort.
Yes,
It's
and
that
when
kind of
you
magic.
unlocked it,
Mm-hmm.
the magic diffused. So like the pact would be no more
Uh-oh.
in home.
I feel like this is gonna have ramifications at some point. That Brix is only
The
scratching
game
surface
just saved right here.
Yeah. I just saw the little corner autosave, and I was like,
There's a
"Oh."
couple of health potions over there, and
Yeah, pretty much. Like, let me
But you see when you're opening it that this is a scroll of the spell Bestow Curse. And my house rule that I made, it's if it would be of arcane nature and you are an arcane spellcaster, you could do an arcana check to cast it. Or if you are from divine, so druid could also do it, a scroll of divine nature, you would be able to use such spell with a religion check. Or nature check if it's a druid.
Thank you.
So in my case, I'd be arcane. Okay, I was like, wait, well, warlocks are arcane. Yes, they are.
And no explosion.
No explosion. Look, explosions are great when you choose to have explosions.
I was gonna say I could make an explosion.
Once again, explosions are great when you choose to have explosions. So at which point, I'm going to put the scroll back into the box since I know how to open it now, and whatever pact was in there is now diffused. And I'm going to close it.
All right. So you are, oh, okay. It might explain why this creature didn't immediately turn to smudge.
Perhaps
Ah.
something of the pact was keeping it corporeal?
My friend, I think more that they have eaten would have made a pact, and was not able to digest the box.
A fair assessment, yes.
And I guess that maybe some people around the Betrayer Eyes would be desperate enough to make deals with fiendish lords. Desperate time for desperate measures.
Yes.
Instead of hard work and studying, you go for the quick path.
I mean, to be fair, hard work and studying are kind of overrated at times, so I can sympathize.
You see that he's trying to read why you said that? He's like,
I use magic. Of course I like to skip hard work when I can.
hard work is part of the process.
A necessary evil, perhaps. But as I said, if I could skip it, I will.
Laughs and sorcerer.
So, while you are closing the box, you all join up and the Furbolg invite you to dinner. You see that it is tomato soup with a lot of vegetables in there, but it's really tasty in comparison of rations that you've been eating for the past couple of days. And well, you'll see if you stay at the inn one day.
Ugh, this is delicious.
It's very good.
Admittedly, a good tomato soup hits the spot.
Yeah. I
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna ask Brix if he found anything, but
Oh, go for it. I was only talking about the tomatoes are with these kind of spells that your friend did are pretty tasty.
yeah, awesome tomatoes, Timber.
They were made with love.
The constant.
So
Well, Brix, did you find anything?
I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but yes, I may have opened the box.
And what's in
It's
the box?
nuts.
what's in the box?
What's in the box? Well, it would seem that this box of some sort, which had some kind of link to a demonic pact, from the best I could surmise, has a spell scroll in it. And still currently does, because it's in my pocket.
Oh, well, I mean, good that you opened it, but demonic pacts, that sounds kind of bad, right?
It's fine. I opened it the safe way and diffused that whole demonic pact business that was on it. The scroll, however, is a scroll to curse people, so,
Oh,
not something you necessarily want to
yeah.
have, throwing around, but useful whenever, You got to keep some things in your back pocket.
Literally in your case, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yes.
Aren't your pockets too small?
It's not bad. This one fits. Also,
I'm not
says
gonna
the other
say it.
small one.
I don't have pockets.
Yeah, clearly.
You should probably get some. They're pretty useful.
Mm-hmm.
There's none in our robes. That's why I
I'll
have a
think of
bag.
Yeah, but when there's no more room in your bags, it's nice to have pockets. Or, it's nice to have pockets when you want to reach for something quickly, like a potion or hand
Yeah.
sanitizer, uh,
That's what my
Yes.
pouches
emergency
are for.
rations.
They're just on my belt.
Well, think of them as extra emergency pouches.
Accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is true. They're pretty useful. So now you're eating all this little soup that's warms you up a bit after having some a hard day when you were last in Bazozan with all those gibbering mouthers falling from the sky. It's a nice change inside this dark city. So, after eating the furball, let's see, and just so, would you like to assist me in some meditation? Like I said, maybe the Changebringer will bring answers to whatever you're seeking.
Sure. As I said, I'm willing to try. Anyone else?
Yeah, of course. Meditation is always good. Silence is good.
I guess we could do some kind of meditation. It might be relaxing.
I was gonna go make a fire and talk to Mom.
That's meditation too.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Squish Squash has been doing it a lot. We might as well all try. I don't think I'll be able to talk to my mom from here, but
Right. So let's start with our little squish squash.
Oh no.
You wanted to talk to mom? We'll talk to mom.
Oh god. Okay. Swish Rush will like go away from everyone. Like far.
You're going far. Are you going outside the temple?
Yes.
Okay. So you-
Um,
You're bound fire. You're bound fire.
whispering. Mom. Are you a betrayer god?
Who told you this?
Well, someone mentioned that Tiamat is a betrayer god, and that's your name. So, I just have some questions if it's true.
I betrayed nobody.
Okay, so they're stupid.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. But do you happen to know anything about the Betrayer's Rise?
I don't know if you're ready yet, Squish Squash.
Okay, they mentioned, what was it? A relic from the Prime deities? They sound lame, but, is that what you want?
Yes. I only here to help you become who you are supposed to be, who you're destined to be.
Okay, so I need to take it.
You can. Do what you must to become the dragon you deserve.
Okay. I think that's everything then, since you're not a betrayer, so it means you're not bad. They're just being stupid.
Well, maybe don't say my name too loud.
Okay, that's why I just say mom.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. Okay. Okay, thank you. And Campfire's gone, like super fast. Well, I feel better.
I think Mary just understood that, yes, you are the anti-heroes after all this.
I'm surprised it took her this long. Look, I've been saying it since game one. Now he's only realizing now that the
I
Well, it's
never
just
s-
confirmation over confirmation.
I never said I worshipped a good deity.
look.
It's okay, guys. I'm still good.
You're not worshipping deity. You're
Wow.
talking to your mom.
Talking to mom, who's just a great lady, a great woman.
Yes, great woman / force of nature.
Who, happens to
Mom.
share a name with a betrayer god, but
Purely happenstance. I
Complete
assure you.
happenstance. You know what? Tiamat is a very popular name within the female dragons. It could be just anyone who happens to have abilities to talk into my head.
Of course, like
That's true.
everyone
Dragons
has
are
an Tiamat.
powerful.
Like
Dragons are powerful, so
Dragonborns can be named after Mammoth, so
yeah.
same thing. The Great Platinum Dragon.
Yeah.
While they all meditate, I'm gonna deal with the dog who is staring at me.
Perfect.
How dare. Man, the dog. You go do that.
So, with all our meditating group, you are inviting the garden that Squish already seeing. Not Squish, but Timber seems to have already some lose of its beauty, but with your presence in there, it's still more comfy than the stone, and you feel like you would be sitting on good grass and have a nice seat. And at some point, you just invite you to sit down and just focus. I invite you to close your eyes and think about what you would be asking from the Wild Mother, or even the Changebringer that bless us within these walls, with security from creatures from outside, and grant vegetation and food to the people of the city. Focus on this, friends, and you are only Timber lived it at first, because he was friend with Io at a specific moment. When you close your eyes, you all see a young man, the curls plastered on his brows by sweat, sinking to his knees in the garden. His eyes betrays a lack of sleep, and despite the softness of his features, he looks like he had experienced more pain than anyone should bear. Timber, you recognize the same man you've seen the first
Election.
time. And you hear him whisper to himself. They're counting on me. They need me, but I'm exhausted and frightened. What do I do? Please, someone tell me. What do I do? And he just falls with his forearms in front of him and just smash the ground. And in this vision, the moon race across the sky, soon replaced by the angry red sun that rises before a fateful battle. 5 silhouettes approach the temple, and one claps the kneeling figure on the back. Their voices are muffled, as if it's coming through water. But you see them embrace, standing strong before marching off to war. As the vision concludes, you are all prone on the ground. You're not sitting anymore. You seem to have temporarily passed out. And you just awakens a few moments later.
What?
Are you okay? You just fell unconscious, the whole lot of you. I know my voice could be soothing, but not to fall asleep.
I mean, we're pretty tired from traveling.
As something like this what you saw, Timber, that first time?
It's him. It's Selection.
Hmm. He looked worn down.
Like shit.
Yeah, I mean
He's
that.
actually worse than I last saw him.
Oh damn. So
I
it's getting worse then.
Yeah, I think the people around are people we know.
People we know.
Yes, I think it's El Dermov. We should ask them.
We
when we see them
can't.
again.
They're
Yeah, Squishy just arrived at the end when they all fell unconscious.
He was just poking.
First of all, I don't think that's how you're supposed to meditate. Second, they're all inside the rise.
Oh, is falling unconscious not a thing when you meditate? I figured it was, but then again, I'm no
Absolutely
expert.
never.
Oh.
I don't fall unconscious when the Wild Mother speaks to me.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Oh.
what'd you guys see?
Well, what's his face looking like shit? You know, the guy from Timber's first vision.
And what did you see in this vision? You can only say you describe it. If you need to.
I describe it.
And he just nods slowly. And I actually seen this vision before while I was meditating inside this temple. I believe that the central figure, the curly hair man who seems to be screaming, was one of the heroes of the calamity. And let me tell you about a bit of history about Bazzoxan. You all know that the Kryn capital of Rossona was the betrayer god's citadel of Gordranus in the time before the calamity. And the betrayer's rise was once a fortress protecting Gordranus. In the darkest days of the calamity, the prime deities and their most loyal champions laid siege to Gordranus before capturing the betrayer's rise and routing the betrayer god's force there. Those storytellers Those storytellers have long since forgotten the name of many of those heroes. The force of their bonds still resonates across the land. As you can see on my walls, as he points to the alcoves where Timber was a bit earlier, where there was an inscription written in the stone, where after all this plant growth, well, the green is still pretty healthy and almost shining around those little inscriptions, like if their own essence resonates with this place that the Wild Mother at Evandra was blessed. Maybe these are the people we see are people who actually wrote these messages, as he brings you to the alcoves and show what Timber's already seen. You see that he noticed that there is a new mark He just turns his eyes to Timber and smiles, but nothing else. Well, you think that the Wild Mother or Avandra, because I didn't receive the vision that you just received now. At the same moment as you, at least. Blessed you with your journey, and maybe your venture into the Betrayer Rise will be more peaceful. I hope so. Be ready for anything.
That's her name, Avandra. There you go. I knew it started with an A.
I need a himbo.
Thank you. But
Ah.
hang on. What if we keep meditating here? Will we receive more visions so we get to know more about this whole situation? Or as you said, you received visions as well when you meditated here, right?
It doesn't happen really often.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a,
Since your friend Timber said, you said that he had a past vision in the past days. Maybe he was more under the influence and might be more intertwined with the destiny that awaits you.
Wait. Your goddess doesn't. You can't just call your mom?
I could ask her for advice through the magic that she lent me. As the goddess she is. But
I just
gods
call upon
tends
mom
to
and she
be
shows up.
far away from here. They're not of our world anymore, at least.
Maybe I'm just special.
Kinda are,
Yes, you do.
yeah. This first vision, it happened with an amulet. Did this champion have an amulet?
An amulet. I haven't seen really close this curly man. So I could not say if he had an amulet with him. And I'm sorry, the name Alexian doesn't ring any bells to me. But
Wait.
if I would have it with me, I could maybe examine it, this object. But
Didn't the other group win an amulet? Isn't that what they got? In the cave?
Guess. But we don't have it.
So he wouldn't have his amulet because the others have it.
But
And
I
they
thought
went into the rise.
I'm just wondering the connection with the amulet. Maybe it was his. Or
well, if you
There.
come to me before leaving this city, I might give you a hand if you become in position on this amulet. Well, on my side, I can maybe give you wooden bowls with a leather cover that you could bring some soup for the road. And that will see what I can offer you. Oh,
No magical items?
no, sadly, I'm not the owner of such things.
Yeah, I'll
I
have
mean-
to try.
To be fair, soup is still kind of nice.
I can warm it up.
It is magic to the heart.
Yeah, let's go with that. Sure. Sure.
Yeah, we've got Squish Squash to light bonfires whenever we want to eat soup. It's great.
So may Melora watch over you all.
Who's
Is your-
Melora?
It is the name of the Wild Mother.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I figured that out because there was Evandra and she's the change bringer, so I figured Melora would be the other one, the Wild Mother. Unless Evandra has two names, and I look towards Foghome.
Well, she is named the Changebringer, not for specific reason, so maybe she would have changed name in between the times. But the only one I know is Evandra.
All right. See, I'm smart sometimes.
Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we
You see
sleep.
that this little that furball is just like it's really a high contrast of the people a bit depressed and sad of the city, and this constantly positive furball and giving you warm words and just cheering you up.
It's a nice change of pace, I gotta say.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have a safe travel.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Cheers you.
Thank you. Well, we should be fine. We're badass. We got this.
We'll be fine.
I mean,
Everything
if
will
we
be fine.
die, death is not final, right?
Look, I'm starting to think that your situation might have been a bit of an exception, so let's not rush to the whole death thing too quickly.
Okay.
The demons in the betrayer eyes don't know what will hit them when you become. I'm pretty sure.
Yes!
They'll know. Lots of fire.
It'll be my maul, literally hitting them.
Yes.
And with his laugh, you just walk away from this little temple.
So we sleep and storm the rise.
When were we in the day?
You were just past
trying.
dinner, so it was 7 at night.
Okay.
Prolix seems a bit stressed because he exited at the same time as you, and if you're venturing in there, well, let's pass by my inn, and I'll see for maybe a bit more compensation for your help. And while we're here, I would be inclined to hire you folks to get into the way of this Aloysia. So, to anything that you would be planning inside the Betrayer Eyes, I would be able to pay. I would maybe ask for the puzzle buck as insurance, but I will give it back to you as soon as we meet after with the payments.
I mean, that works for me. Except,
And you will keep the bucks after. Just
bricks.
insurance.
With the content of the box unchanged, I'm assuming.
You can actually keep what's in the box with you. I just need the set box.
Okay, that seems pretty reasonable to me then. But I will hold you to it.
Oh, sure. I won't be moving from my inn. I am not meant for combat.
Mm-hmm. Going to pull out the box and open it up since I now know how to do it.
It's a hard. We will give you some time. But it is not the same combination every time.
That dick of a box. I'll figure it out anyways.
But
Not be
after,
deterred.
since
It's
you
a
had
dick
it
in a
once,
box.
you succeed again to open it and take the content. That is the best or curse scroll. And Prolix just keeps it. And while you go in front of the inn, he just calculates in a pouch and in front of everybody in there that I would be able to grant you 200 gold if you get in the way of any plan that cursed Aloysia is doing so.
What is she doing?
Like I said, I'm here to acknowledge what it is, because Consortium is never up to no good. Is always up to no good. Sorry. Misword. So, deal is a deal?
Can we decide after meeting the person?
Oh, you'll know soon enough when you see her what type of vile creature she is.
Look, Timber. It's fine. If we don't foil the plan, we just don't get paid. I'm gonna get my box back, though. But we just don't get paid, which is fair. But I'm
Okay.
assuming we'll probably purposefully or accidentally get in the way of anything she's doing. So, easy money. If she is despicable, then, well, all the more. We'll show her what despicable truly means.
And all around you see people talking, and someone comes to speak to Prolix. And you see that it is a young tiefling, another tiefling. Let me just watch my notes. Where is she? Where is she? No, it's in the right movie. Here it is. Just grabbing the image. She have a really bushy hair, a long brown coat with blue. That anybody who worked with an institution or coming from a city would be recognizing as the same blue monastic that the Cobalt Soul have. And let me just show you what she looks like. The journal entry doesn't want to open. I'm sorry.
Take your time.
Here you go.
It's not epic fumbles, it's a technical difficulty.
It's not a technical difficulty. It's DM doing its stuff. And it is not a handout that is available in the book. This is actually a fan art made by someone named the Alexandrian. But it's just a quick look up.
Nice.
And they have the right to see and show players. Shloop.
Oh, that's so cute! I love the hair. Oh my god. Love
Yes.
it.
But she all the scrolls on her back in the large book, and she walks right next to Prolix, and she's like, it's not to be of stress or anything. It's just that she's gone. Prolix just like, who's gone? Aloysia? She left this morning. She left this morning with a tall hogress, a blue, a water genasi, a small goblin, a drow, and also who's left? A small scrawny human. They left this morning. You weren't there for a whole day. Prolix. So, I had to tell you, things are moving. Oh,
That sounds familiar.
it seems that they, maybe, were luckier than I am. So, well, see that now she's already in. I guess that, there's guards at the outside of the walls. I'll be staying with them. At the Betrayer Rise, there's guards guarding the place. So, I'll be staying with them. So, if anything needs, for questions or anything, but, I also remember you that the inside of the Betrayer Rise is not the same for everybody. So that's why the temple, the chaos that is generating is always changing. But if there's any question you find your way out, I will be waiting with the guards at the gate. I'll follow you up to there, but that will be it. I won't venturing in this dangerous place. I'm sorry.
I mean, fair enough.
Like, oh, are they your friends, Alex? That's where the tiefling next to you just turns to all of you. Have you hired them?
Let's just say we are cooperating on certain tasks that Prolix has to do.
Hi! And she just lays her hand right in front of you, Brix, and like, hi! I am Question.
And I'm going to grab her hands and give her a firm, solid shake. And I am Brix the Magnificent. A pleasure to meet you.
The Magnificent? Why so? Did you had it yourself, or somebody gave you the title?
I like to say that people are just catching up to the knowledge that I already know, that I am magnificent.
So, self-acknowledge, a bit egotistic, but okay, cool. And you see that she's opening a book and start to write it down. And you are, she to the half-orc, well, I have to specify now with the half-orc fellow, because both are half-orc fellows now. She tends to Timber. You are?
No, thank you.
Is that your name?
No, it's Timber.
Okay. Timber, don't want to talk. You? She looks at the other orc fellow.
Hi, I'm Andy. How you doing? So your name's Question?
Yes.
Okay. It got a little confusing there. But
Yes. I'm working for the Cobalt Soul researching what happened. And you see that she really turned into a really nice mood to a stress mood. I really ventured in there, but I don't want to go back again.
you don't want to. You went into the Betrayer's Rise. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I went for. I had the funds for from the Cobalt Soul to research in there. I'm here to help actually Prolix in the task hand about the different sphere in the portals that are opening throughout the city, and I thought that maybe the answer was inside. So I went with a detachment of the Aurora Watch that I have hired with the hard-earned money of my different school money, loans. And well, they didn't want to come. Some of them didn't came back protecting me. So and I also got injured in the process, so I don't usually go back there.
We'll see you guys. If she made it back, we can too.
I don't
this
think
as
Mom
a
would send me
compliment.
in.
She writes it down.
Oh well, I didn't mean to be insulting. I'm just saying a lot of people have telling us that this is more of a kind of like suicide mission that we're doing. But I figure if people are coming back from the Betrayer's Rise, then we have a pretty good chance of doing that too. Except yeah, sorry about the guards who didn't make it out.
They were a nice
Yeah.
fellow. They were inscribed at the Wall of the Fallen.
That's good.
It's a tradition in certain town where
Ah.
to be sure to remember everybody that serves or have been here in this city, so nobody could be forgotten and lost in history.
Hmm.
So yeah. And you are uh tiny dragon.
Squish Squash.
Okay. Squish, 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 squish. Did somebody hurt you?
Oh. What?
Doesn't that mean your name? Squish, squashed.
I mean, he did get squished and squashed a few times, but he
Ah.
bounces back pretty well.
Is that why your mom called you that way?
I don't know. I never met her.
Did she drop you when you were young? Okay. No more question from question. And she just pulled the book. So, won't hold you back because I think that you're running out of time for the.
We're probably gonna head out.
Should we
Tomorrow
leave
morning.
now?
Or. See, you mentioned a group of people who went in with this Aloysia.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know them?
we. Yeah, a little bit. So I'm guessing Io's back on her feet.
Yes. Io being.
The Genasi.
She was a bit. She looked a bit tired, but yes, she went for. They've been hired by Aloysia. As I've overheard, not that I was spying, but maybe just a bit.
I mean, that's good information to have, and it makes things a little complicated, I guess.
I guess that if they're hired by her and you were hired by, Prolix, it makes you temporary enemies.
Yeah.
Let's use a friendlier word: rivals.
Yeah. I mean, we. Ugh.
No, we're friends.
Yeah.
Friends.
I mean, we've been trying to get on their good side, so this complicates things a little bit.
Hard relationship, I understand.
Yeah, complex.
Did you attack them? Were you the one who put them in that state in the infirmary?
No. We were defending the city from the creepy.
The
things.
gibbering mouthers.
Yes.
Is that? Yeah.
The last attack that happens.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you all got out alive?
No.
Uh,
Kind of.
I'm
It's a
sorry
long
for your
story.
loss.
Oh, but he's alive again.
He
Yes.
point to Timber and he walked away when the subject came.
Oh.
He's a bit further and looking distantly.
yeah. Let's not talk about that
Sensitive subject, I understand.
too soon.
No more question from question again.
Yes.
Good luck. That's the only thing I can say. They seem pretty to be a tough band, a tough crew. So, yeah. They seem
Thanks.
nice. They seem nice.
Well, some of them are not. I wouldn't say all of them, but
Yeah, goodbye. And she goes back to her. This is Prolix just like, oh, I'll follow you to the guards. I'll stay with them for security purposes. And, I will see what I can do. Or if there's any research that I can accelerate on what happened. And do you want to do anything before going to the Betrayer Eyes?
I think we're good.
I think we're good. I gave
I
away my
just
box.
want
I'll leave
to
that for the
change
time.
my armor because I remember last session I got splint armor.
If anything, you would have. If it would change anything, you are able to take a short rest and all that, with the dinner and all, and if everything changed stat-wise talking. But yes, you are on your way to the Betrayal Rise as the narrative camera just flow back in the sky and goes to the Betrayal Rise. Your group arriving to this sweet, sweet place. That is Betrayers. And let me activate the map.
Ooh.
Still loading on my side.
Lots of faceless people. Let's kill them.
It's
Burn
different
'em.
members of the Aurora Watch all around that seem to be posting. Right to your left, right here, this soldier is gathering bodies of fallen soldiers and bring them to the carts. As soon as you come close, you hear halt! Station your business, or be on your way back to the city.
Andy, helping with the Abyssal Gate, I guess? Is that what we'd call our business? I
Who
don't
sent you
know.
here?
Oh, Prolux, the nerdy-looking tiefling, orange.
You have any
And-
authorization?
We have a letter.
Yeah. I have a letter that says we're able to get what we want because we're going into the rise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was given by the Taskmaster.
Task hand.
Task hand.
Yeah.
I think that Taskmaster is a villain in Spider-Man.
Amongst other things in Marvel, yeah.
Listen. Listen. I'm bad with names, okay?
Let me see this paper, please. Is he?
Okay.
What's the letter? He looks at the guard next to him.
I live for that look of disappointment.
We'll have to open the gates. And you see that he turns to everybody there. All right, everybody to your station, and be ready to confront anything that would be coming out of it.
Alrighty, we're in business.
And you see that this one moves over here with his crossbow. Two over here moves with long swords at the ready. And
Can
you
we
see that
position
this is a you can position yourself, but most of the guards are going close to the door because they have to open it, and they need a strength, a pretty high strength check. And as you see, this is a climbing. It's not going down; it's going up for the Betrayer Rise.
Yeah. And
this one's set up into the distance with a heavy crossbow. And here. As soon as the doors open, you hear the large crackling. All the 6 soldiers pulling one of the 2 doors.
Are you moving up at all?
Hang on. Yeah, sorry, I was like importing my splint mail.
No
Yeah,
problem.
I would take point for sure since I'm tankier.
Perfect. And as the 6 pulls the door back,
Nothing happens.
little traumatic scream that you've heard maybe a few days ago. you hear the loud shriek of those
Firebolt.
flying, shadowy creatures.
Immediate firebolt.
Immediate fireball, I take an encounter, but it will. They are not surprised, so it will be a normal round.
Yay!
And for that, we'll take a short break.
Woohoo!
Anything. But
Ah.
as soon as you get the door opens, in the air, you see that one of the fellow right in front of you, this one, is being grappled in the talon of that creature, and he just fly back into the air, bite his shoulder off, and in a fraction of seconds, you see this creature disappear in the shadows, teleport higher into the air, and drop the man.
Well then.
And you just hear "Ah!" and nothing can be made for this
Well,
It's okay. I have wings. Oh,
man. Oh.
Squish. Not the time.
Wait a minute.
Just breaks like, read the room. So, with all this, we're going on break. We're going back in 10. So be ready, people, for this little fight.
Yay!
Hello, everybody! We're here for combat because
Ah.
our little
Fun
boo.
times.
Yeah, just a little bit. Well, they opened the door of the Betrayer Rise, and 2 Gloom Stalker flew out of it while I'll delete him because it's of no use now in the screen to have this guy around. Because he is now impaled in one of the pikes that the Gloomstalker just dropped him. So we
Yay.
will all roll for initiative. Breaks the Magnificent at 21! I didn't remove the inspiration dice from Brick, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I
You can-
immediately forgot it was there.
Mary, if you're still there, you can still help the party with your points. Since you're not in the game, you would be able to help the party that you're supposed to be in right now. And for anybody who wants to
Hey.
use the channel features with the feature points, you can either give D4s to the players, a D4 to me to hit them harder, or a floating inspiration that will help them defeat the foes I'm throwing at them. And you can also, for 1,000 points, roll for my rolls inside Foundry, and I will take your roll that you rolled on Twitch. So, with all this, let me roll for Gloomstalkers and the veterans. Ooh. So we will start with Briggs the Magnificent.
All right.
Timber, you're up next.
So many options considering we went up a level last time.
Is it normal if we don't hear any music? Am I the only one?
Nope, you might want to refresh Foundry.
While Briggs thinks the Gloomstalkers, are they up in the air or?
They are this one is about 70 feet in the air, and this one is about 80.
Okay.
Not 80 for this one. Sorry, he was actually going to target someone close, so he is 40 feet above the ground. So Bricks.
I just realized something cool because we're level 5 and cantrips got better.
Mhm.
So I am going to flip open my book as I always do and use Eldritch Blast, which now has 2 beams. So I'm going to fire 1 at each of the Gloomstalkers.
Splitting the damage. All right.
So it's going to be the first attack roll, and then the second attack roll for either or. We'll go left. Left is the first one, right is the second one. Probably don't hit either of them.
The dice were not in your favor, my friend. The first ray, you thought you were hitting the first one, but you see that you thought you were hitting the body, but it was part of the shadow smoke that they're emanating, and you just see that it's go through. And the other just was ready, and he was searching for a prey, and you might just gave it to him because you
fair
targeted.
enough.
So, after all, Timber. Oh, well, do you want to move, or do you want to do a bonus action?
Ooh, right. I can do fancy.
You can
things
do
with my
all of
bonus
those.
Nope. For now, I'm going to stand.
Next to Hendris is it's always a good place.
Look, it's a good place to be.
And all right, so Timber, your turn. Squish Squash, you're up next.
I want to save the good things, you know. I'll look at the brazier next to me and then at Squish Squash. I'll move here and then I'll hold my hand and cast Produce Flame and hold an attack action if a Gloomstalker comes within 30 feet of me, which is likely not to happen.
Isn't Produce Flame 60 feet?
I have 30 here.
Is it not for the light that it emanates? Yeah, well, I'll let
I
you
think
read.
you might be confusing it with Flame Bolt.
Firebolt is 120 feet.
Oh.
But it might be 30.
No,
So
30.
perfect. So, right, you're readying an action if it's coming within 30 feet of you. So, let's follow up with Squish Squash.
How far apart are they?
They are, well, it would be 40 feet in between them. No, sorry, 30 feet in between them. But one is way high. One is 70 feet in the air. The other is 40 feet. So even a bit. Well, they would still be 40 feet apart because they're.
Yeah. Not gonna do that then.
Oh, right.
So I guess the one that's on the right side, Squish Squash is just gonna kind of look at it and just like, oh come on though, throw fire, and I'm gonna do Scorching Ray
Perfect.
at second level, and 14, and I roll how many? 3?
You rolled 3 of them, so you can click on the little spiral.
Yeah.
Right there. 12
Oof.
in. Natural 20!
Natural 20!
And it's the last one who it's only the last one who hits those
Of course.
creatures. So roll me the damage. Yes. Hey, it works properly this time. Everything's good now. So 19 fire damage.
Cat. What do I have? Do I have bonus actions? What is my
You
life?
were hitting the one on the left or the one on the right?
The right.
The right?
The right. Yeah. I'm good. I'm
All
good.
right. So you just hear again the yeah! Coming out of him, and it is now the Gloomstalker's turn. I'll remove the last one because I'm moving them at the same time. But it is the Gloomstalker's turn. So you see this one that Skishquash just hurt, just flies down straight in between behind the pikes, land over here, and you just hear a loud shriek coming out of it. I won't do it again because my throat will kill me, but let me click. You can click on your character because he is using his shriek ability. So please all give me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Do I get my reaction?
Oh,
I think
rip.
so, right?
You have your reaction indeed.
No, natural 1.
So the produce flame hits for 7 fire damage.
And
Cool.
then Constitution. Ooh, my
Ooh.
god.
Oh no.
So only our friend. Oh well, actually, all the veterans have to give their roll. I'll just roll for the whole lot of them.
Since I'm paralyzed, I won't be back.
Good. So no, they failed. So they all paralyzed for a turn. Except
I'm going to.
Oh, yep.
I'm going to use a little something. Since because I don't want to be paralyzed and I'm so close, I'm going to take advantage of saving face because there's at least 2 people within 30 feet of me.
Ooh.
There is 3 actually. So yes.
So that would be, and now it's not letting me. There is a 1 use. Anyways, it's not letting me display it, but I'm going to use my 1 saving face to give
Perfect.
myself a
So you're like
+3.
You see everybody around you just scatter with fear. And you're like,
No,
the stress
not me.
pops up, and yeah.
I'm not
there's
embarrass
just
myself.
there's just eye contact in between you and Andrus that you're the only 2 moving right now. As the other flies and goes to grab our friend, breaks because he threw the raid. So he will use his first attack for a 19
That's a hit.
Ooh.
for 16 slashing damage and 7 necrotic.
Let's see. Does saving face use a reaction? does not use reaction, so I still have my reaction. I can hellish rebuke.
You can
Yeah.
hellish rebuke at
So-
level 3.
Oh, you bet your butt at relevantly. So first of all, I'm gonna go ow at this. Okay, which one is to take full damage? Yeah, this is gonna be ow and ow. That's a big ow. But yes, then I'm going to proceed to cast at level 3, hellish rebuke.
All right, let me try this dexterity saving
Come
throw.
on, come on.
Yeah. So give me all those sweet damage, baby. Oof! 24 fire damage coming up his way. As he just grab you within his talon. And Andrus, you would be ready to strike him as he start flying with Brix, because Brix, you are now grappled and restrained within his grasp. But you see that as you go to strike him with your maul, he just vanish in the same maneuver that he did earlier with the first guards, and actually teleport 40 feet in the air. So you don't have an attack of opportunity out of it.
That one's got bricks.
And let me see their movement. He is moving. He flew down 70, so he flew down at so he's a total of 50 feet in the air. As he take a bite out of Brix. And Brix is now restrained. So I will attack with advantage.
That already hits. You can just
Let's
take
see
that.
if I crit.
And you fucking do!
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch!
What do you want to reincarnate into?
Something alive.
Ugh.
Ooh.
This is no crit damage.
So let me save you. That is exactly my health already, which you had. So here's the question: how far deep do I have to be to die instantly again?
You have to go
Uh,
back to your HP in negative.
Okay.
Yeah, go to 0 and then your max HP.
Oh no, then I'm
One
fine.
shot.
I'm hurt, but well, I'm unconscious, but I'm not insta dead.
So,
Good.
as everything starts, and everybody around you is paralyzed, you just see Andrus into the air, and all the others that are paralyzed looks in the air. The body of Brix just fall unconscious, just go soft in the paws of these creatures.
Good luck, guys.
How far up in the air?
50.
Okay.
So, next in turn would be combat tracker. Sorry, the veterans. That they are all paralyzed. But you see one of them opening a book and go through. Because right now, since you came at night, these creatures seems to have a bit more easygoing. And as he fight the paralysis, you see that he just okay, and he start to do some movements, and you just see a large ball of light coming up into his hand, and he just throw it into the air, as you just hear the shriek of those two creatures that again, as he casts daylight all around, and you see that these creatures seems to be really affected by it. Keep it up. And Andrus, back to you. This one is landed on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about that one for now. I'm going to manifest my echo 15 feet above, well, like above me, under the Gloomstalker, this one.
Mm-hmm. At what's the distance? It's 30 feet?
No, 15 feet.
Okay.
Because I can only manifest it within 15 feet of me, and it'll move an extra 15 upwards so
Okay.
that it's still within 30 feet of me. And then I guess I'll throw a hand axe at it using my echo.
Oh, true, it can. So let's go.
Okie dokie. Where is it? Here it is.
25 hits for sure.
Yeah. And damage. Rolling a 1 on damage. That's fun.
Oh,
So for 5?
sorry, I made it to you. I heal you back. I heal you back. Heal back. Himbo.
Thank
no, it's
you.
the echo. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll put the echo here, but it's like above
Yeah,
me.
it's above you. Perfect.
Anyway, yeah.
So he suffers the 5 damage. Let me just do a strength check. Okay. He keeps hold of Rix.
Yeah, Andrus is totally ready to catch him. An extra attack. He'll throw his second hand axe at it.
All right.
12 to hit. It sucks.
12 to hit this time. It doesn't land. There's just this shadowy hand axe going through. And, yep. Nothing, just go through the shadow of itself. So, was that your turn?
Let's see. What I'll do is I'll move to this one. Like, there's nothing more I can do for bricks right now. So my echo will disappear as I move further away than 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use Unleash Incarnation to hit this one with my maul.
Unleash Incarnation, is it only with your shadow, or it's with for you? Because I think Unleash
Oh
Incarnation
shit, it
is from
is
your only your
maybe
shadow.
just for whenever. Oh yeah, you're right.
'Kay.
Never mind.
Oh, good. We all learn.
Well, I can action surge though,
You could action surge, for real. You could.
so I'll do that instead.
And moly guacamole it.
Yep.
25 sure hits.
A.
And you
Or
can reroll
11
that.
bludgeoning
You can
damage.
reroll 1d6 because no, you don't have that fighting style, right? You have the protection one.
Yeah, I have an extra point of AC instead.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah. And I'll use my Crusher feet to push this one to here, away from Squish.
So it's right here. It's falling, so you could advance 1 feet, 5 feet in
Yeah.
front, smash it again if you want.
Can I?
But
Oh,
you
can
action
I
surge,
get
so you have 2 attacks.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the extra attack also applies to action surge. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have an
Yeah.
extra turn. That's
Yeah.
why it's really painful.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whack it again then.
That's why high level fighters are smashing like 8 times in a round.
21.
21 hits. Yes, Tally. You're amazing.
13.
13. And you push it again 5 feet.
Crusher is only usable once per turn.
Only
so.
usable once, but it was enough to let me make a dexterity saving throw. That he will fail. It's falling because even if it's flying, it was on the ground, so it's just started falling down behind the crushing strength of our himbo, and he just fell down this 20 feet and will take an extra 2d6 because it is 20 feet high. So for a total of 31 damage. Alright. It is now near death. Well, these are tough, but now that it's fell on the ground, he is... And that was... Oh, the combat didn't begin. Sorry. I'll just redo it all again. So, we're back round 2 to our Briggs the Magnificent.
I'm unconscious, so there's a death saving throw happening somewhere for me that I have no idea what it says.
I know. I have to get out my dice to roll it.
Oh, look at me giving you work. Oh, I feel so bad. Not.
Crit.
I mean, you've already done it once. What's a second time? I mean, it's me close to death. That's what it is.
Alright. I rolled. The dice have spoken. So now... Come on, Xan. You, it was, and now it's Timber. Squish, you're on deck.
I am paralyzed.
And until the end of your turn. So yes, you're paralyzed.
No, his turn.
His turn? Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I
I
misread
think
that.
that's what I read.
Yeah, no, it is the right thing. Thank you for your honesty.
Yes.
So, Squish 2. Let's go with Gloomstalkers again. Gloomstalkers will drop bricks. As it's flying towards our himbo, let's strike the other shriek. And he will try to do the same tactics. But one thing, our bricks will suffer.
Failed safe.
Oh.
Failed safe.
18 damage. But since it was not from an attack, you only suffer 1 death strike. Death saving throw. Failure. Because it have to be an attack, and he only dropped 2. And now he's going for him. And now with the daylight up, they attack with disadvantage because they are sunlight sensitive. So he will try to snatch with a 12. But I think our himbo is thick enough to...
Sure is thick.
So himbo is in perfect condition. Just dodge. Pass through the talons of those creatures. But this creature will also try to bite it. Oof, it was close to the crit. For 13 piercing and 7 necrotic damage.
Okie dokie.
As it will use its bonus action to teleport back 40 feet into the air. Let me see. Here you go. Use his bonus action to teleport 40 feet. And that will be it for its turn. It will be moved just a bit on the side, above here. As you see, the other Gloomstalker will go up here and also try to snatch our himbo, because it hurt him pretty bad. Snatch. Oh god, I rolled bad with disadvantage. And he will roll his bite. Oh, it's true. The bite is supposed to be a disadvantage too for the other one. Let's see if I missed. I'm sorry.
No worry.
Oh no, it was actually higher. So, but the second bite doesn't hit. As he uses feature again to teleport higher and dodge the action, but you see that this one is actually fleeing. You see. Timber, you recognize the survival instinct that crank up inside this one with your passive insight. You're now not paralyzed anymore. And we're going back to the veterans, and all the veterans will take a shot at the fucker in the air with their heavy crossbow. Hits. 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 Don't hit. Don't hit. Crit. And don't hit. So 9, 7, 6. Oh no. Yeah, this one hits. And the crit. Alright. So let's see if this Gloomstalker dies. Yes, use crit. Damage. 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 It is now badly injured. And we're now back to our Hendris.
I'm going to rush to Brix's body and try to stabilize him. Can I like shove a healing potion down his throat?
Yes, you could try to drown him with a healing potion.
Yeah, I'll do that. And
Do you take your action to do so?
Yeah, I'll take my action so that he heals the entire thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Best home rule ever.
Yeah,
Speaking for my DM, that is one of my player right now. So you heal back 10 bricks and you come back to life.
Oh my god, Brix!
Oh god, I'm not dead. 'Cause you're here.
Yeah, let's not do that again. I know that was kind of like not, you were in control of that, but fuck these things.
Got it. Yes. No. Not again. Not fun.
And I'll use my bonus action to use second wind to regain HP for myself as well.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So heal yourself, Himbo. Because it is now Brix the Magnificent's turn.
I'll take that.
Oh, 13
Well-
healing. You'll take that as well.
There is a Gloomstalker still in sight, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the motherfucker.
Beam, beam.
Yep, this time both beams, and this time it's gonna hit.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. Damage is 1. That's terrible. And I'm gonna repeat the roll for the second one. Oh wait, we don't need that. We just
23
need-
hits. Ooh, for way
And that's
better
a much better.
damage. As you see that it's trying to make it its way further, but for now, it is Timber's turn.
Timber was rushing towards Bricks. So as he comes closer, realizes he's in a good shape. Looks around, looks at the Gloomstalker fleeing. I'll look at Squish Squash and then turn and then cast a spell, and from all 3 braziers, the fire extends into rays, and I cast Scorching Ray.
Ooh. 20 hits. 15 hits. And 26 hits. All of them connect.
I think he did.
Damn.
When Timbers get
I mean,
Angry?
Bricks died. Well,
so
conscious.
how you want to do this?
I think the rays will like go into, like, one will lick all of its belly completely and inflame. The other one will circle and go into its mouth, and then the other one just like explode on top of him as it smashes it onto the ground.
and you just see the creature fall and actually, plus, go impale itself into one of the defenses that's been erected. The veterans are like, is everyone all right?
Yeah, except that was really, really close.
Extremely rude.
Must we go still? Oh,
Do we still see the other Gloomstalker that's running?
Uh, it would be within 120 feet.
I would definitely throw a firebolt at it.
Perfect. Since you were acting before it, you can certainly bolt his face off.
Good. Well, attempt. Spells. Oh, my poor laptop. It's trying.
You can do it.
No.
All right. So, in the far distance, in angeriness that you were paralyzed around before, you're just like throwing a firebolt, and in the far distance, the fire just dissipates because of the distance. And you see that one of the veterans comes, the one who actually casted the daylight. I will keep the door open and keep watch while we're here. We'll gather the bodies of our fallen, as he looks at the one who died impaled and felled the 80 feet that it was before. And I will pray to the Luxon, so some of your wounds may patch up a bit better before you venture in this cursed place.
Yeah, appreciated.
do
You
we
know,
need to hurry in, or we can breathe a little bit?
You can breathe. We'll take an hour. And actually, one of my friends, and you see he's taking out the small pan flute. We'll be able to do it quick. As you are getting a bit closer, just gather up, please. I need to stay a bit closer.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Who's speaking?
The priests.
Yeah, what, veteran number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
4.
So we can get closer to the right one.
The one in
Four.
front of the doors, and while the others are doing guard in front.
There we go.
I don't know how to delete my echo token.
It's okay, I'll
It's
do
not
it.
actually there.
So you all heal 18 points of damage before the long rest, the short rest happens.
Take it.
Take it.
And you see the one who plays the pan flute with a soothing melody is actually casting the spell Catnap. That makes you doing a short rest in 10 minutes instead of an hour.
Oh, nice.
Here we go, falling asleep again.
So you're literally power napping 5 minutes, and after this 10 minutes, you're back and ready to get
Hell yeah.
inside the Betrayer Rise. Mother Bowen coming back up. She helped to distribute the food while you were just seeking the entrance. She was helping the Furbolg, giving the food throughout the city. And now that she joined you, you're ready to enter the Betrayer Rise. But this is where we'll end tonight's game.
Oh.
Hey.
So we almost lost another player character.
Almost, but it's fine. I'm back to full. For how long we'll see.
That's fine.
That was close to trauma again. That's why I said that to our Iskin. Whoa, Isk. Mother Bowen. Wrong game. So, let me check it up right here because I think that there is something. So, yeah. Requirements. Defeat or frighten away the Gloomstalker that escaped the Betrayer Rise in Chapter 3. People, you are now level 6.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah!
Whoa!
Whoop, whoop.
To have
Give me that
survived
good
this little
stuff.
encounter in there. Well, little. The Gloomstalkers are
That-
quite
that
deadly.
That 15 seconds pays off.
Yeah.
It's a lot of XP with these creatures. Especially when one uses Shriek and then the other can attack.
Paralyze pretty much everyone.
So are we rolling our dice for hit points now then?
You can roll it for now, right now, and we'll do Mary's next game. So you can
Cool.
roll for your dice.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, full for
Okay.
breaks. Whoop whoop.
I'm gonna take it.
Where's the D10? Here it is.
Is the fourth one.
6.
6, it's okay. It's the average. Squish, you have a 4 because the minimum that I allow you, it's always the average. Even you just
Okay.
can have higher.
Let's go see what I
Timber the
got.
same. You have a 5 hit points. So yes, Mother Bowen, you level up 6 also in this.
Ooh, I have an extra spell known. Ho 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 ho.
Oh, I get an ability score improvement. That's right.
Because
Or feet.
fighters have all the feats. So, sorry for the paralyzed player in this 15 seconds fight.
It could be like that.
So, let's do a quick round table of this game. I didn't want Mary to miss too much, but at least you could do the fight at the entrance. So, let's start up with our little Squish Squash who revealed a bit of of stuff tonight.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I have a very nice lady as a mother, and she even said so herself. So no one can tell me anything.
I did not betray anyone.
Not at all. Why would she lie to me? I'm special.
Exactly. You're a special one.
Some. That was great. It was a great time. You know, almost lost someone. Love that.
Squish Squash always dodging the visions.
Oh darn.
We're like,
Gonna-
he keeps talking to this random person that doesn't exist. Meanwhile, Squish Squash is like, they keep having stupid visions. Like,
Yeah.
Like they say I'm crazy
After-
because I speak
yeah.
with mom, but they're speaking about visions.
they're on mushroom trips always when I turn my back.
Yeah, honestly.
All right, let's follow up with our Bragg the Magnificent. How was close to death experience?
I'm not dead. It's a good day. So I was quite happy to do a really nice. I'm forgetting it. Hellish Rebuke. There he is. Brain. It was like right before that felt at least satisfying because it is about time I start using my spells more because I realize we can actually short rest more regularly, so my 2 spell slots can go far. But yeah, no, that I gotta spend them. It feels like I shouldn't because I only have 2, but I should because short rest. Yeah, no. Otherwise, it was fun. Like got to play around with some of my new things, and I have more new things.
Do like Arl the Warlock expert. Spend all your spell slot and complain to nap after.
That sounds very bricks. I like that. Yes, yes.
I'm out. I want to sleep.
Let me sleep.
Let's follow up with Ari. Hello.
Well, a very, I feel, lore heavy session. We got a bunch of information from Fogholm and also from Squish Squash. And
Lies.
and can't wait to see what's in store for us beyond the gate. Sounds like fun. You almost died.
Seems that
did
there's
die
people trapped in
once.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yay. And looking forward to have Mahi back with us in 2 weeks as well.
Yes, back with the mother bone you deserve. That would not that will be more quickly healed on our brick's behalf, I think. But the potion is always good. And let's finish.
They
up
come in
with
clutch.
clutch it. It's especially the falling thing that but yeah. So let's finish up with our Timber Boy. Yeah, how's that spell of Scorching Ray doing?
It works good. I mean, when you don't miss, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like it's becoming pretty epic. Like I love it. Like it's whoa. Like we're already at that level. Are we? Do you have big enough shoes for this? We'll find out.
Trust
Looking
me, you'll
forward
need it
to,
inside.
I don't
Yeah.
wear shoes.
No, well, we're screwed. Can't wait to see what's inside, but I'm scared, like, cause just opening the door means someone almost died. So I don't know what that
And
means right inside.
for your own sake, that everything is inside. That short rest will benefit you the same thing as a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So you can click on long rest on your character sheet with
And
your
level up.
HP, and do the level up. Also, everything on D&D Beyond and all important next game. But you will be considered having a long rest for getting inside. the
Okay, we're fine
Betrayer
then.
Rise. Maybe not. We'll see. If you thought those two were hard or harsh, wait to see the demons that awaits.
Yay.
So, on my side, I really like the game. Dumping the lore, just like even just doing the little build up with having Timber seeing the stuff before they had the vision and all that, because he took care of doing a plant growth and actually searching around and taking care of the plants, so it was just natural to do so. And no, I love to see all your heads goes and just like start to write down stuff or turns to a screen. So no, yes, always a pleasure. And yes, every 2 week is a beat that I'm getting a liking to, because with the 2 campaigns, it's kind of 3 campaigns. It's kind of a. But this week I have a break because there's nothing on our Thursday. Hello, Havenkor Benik.
No.
Hey, my buddy.
Hello.
Yes, lore is always fun. And talking about a break on Thursday, the only reason that there is a break is because it's still a crossover episode between the Maverick and the Shit Eaters.
Yes.
Tomorrow, Wednesdays, it is a French campaign, so it will be in French for tomorrow. But Maverick should be back soon enough next week for our English side of things. And, well, tomorrow, last game they did an epic battle, free the Black Dragon from the grip of witches and werewolves, defeated a really large amount of undead that were kind of deadly and threatening city. So I can't wait to close up the resolution of those fights, and just to give more juice for people to talk about, because there's consequences to act, and freeing a black dragon might not be necessarily a good idea.
nonsense.
Look, it wouldn't be the first terrible idea that we've done.
True, and that side it was Luna that was there, so
Yeah, there you go.
it
So,
explained
What?
everything.
Bad ideas concerning dragons? I don't know anything about that.
we just deal with dungeons. There's no second aspect to this
Mm.
game. Just dungeons.
Say that to
It's
your
fine.
right arm or left arm. I don't remember which
It's the
one.
left one. What? I mean, what?
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 So, so we're gonna remember. I don't know if you're gonna stream next Sunday, but I know that you're missing someone.
We're gonna play games instead because Ari's gonna be enjoying Ramstein or some bullshit. I don't know.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Jealous.
Yeah,
Jealous. I need to hear how it is.
Yeah,
Well,
so there will be an oddity stream, except they won't be. They decide not to continue their session while I'm headbanging at Parc Jean Drapeau.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. So, well, let's see the command right over there. You can go see our friend at the Oddities D&D, and also our Bert is streaming on Wednesdays, but not tomorrow because he will be playing Dawnbringer, or maybe, well,
Well, that's the current name.
the thing he became.
Yes. So note we might stream on the Thursday since that opened up.
Spoilers.
I mean, be a spoiler if it wasn't like 2-3 games ago, but
Well,
Yeah,
he-
I know.
He's still Dawn. Still Dawn.
Yeah, I guess.
Deep inside.
the soul
So-
is the same.
Let's see, who can I raid tonight?
Who will we rate tonight? Who will we rate tonight? Who will we rate tonight? Who will we rate?
Up, raid channel. Who's there tonight? Please come up. I want to see.
Come on, someone nice.
Come on. Come on. Oh, careful cantrips. And they just started their second campaigns. They're awesome role players. And they had a new crew member. And some of them left for the first season. And now we're at episode 2, I think. So they're really a nice bunch. Awesome role players. Awesome DM. DM Dave's doing an awesome job also to world building, especially with World Anvil and how to use it. And you should go see the TikTok and all that. But we're gonna go raid them. They deserve some love. And till tomorrow, or in 2 weeks, remember, always, that may your fumble become epic stories. Bye!
Bye.
And what the other says?
Have safe sex
Or something like that.
or,
Or
something.
like that.
You know.
Yeah, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Woo!
Woo.